Marketing, man, marketing. I've always had this thing about marketing, especially in America, where they take every opportunity, they take advantage of any opportunity to sell and push a product. Example, Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire, comes out after the release of perhaps one of the best Godzilla movies, Godzilla's minus one. And you wonder, didn't the marketing people really think about this? Because some people may be excited. I'm excited for the fact that we are going to have a Godzilla where we are going to have King Kong Godzilla and more monsters and more creatures and another world, a proper adventure movie, because we are going into a world that we've never been before. Hopefully, because we may have a situation whereby we spend 70% or in Hong Kong or in the US and then 30% down there. There's a possibility. You never know with these movies these days. We've lost trust when it comes to actually Hollywood movies. They lie a lot in their trailers. So, based on the trailer, I assume that you're going to spend a lot of time in a world that we don't really truly understand. So for me, it's a great opportunity to go through an adventure and meet new creatures and have awesome badass fight scenes. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for King Kong and Godzilla to, come together again and, have another badass battle. A taste of what, maybe give us an elongated version of what we got with the King of Monsters movie. But I'm also scared because they really leaned into exploiting what is popular currently. Number one, there's a Godzilla movie, so let's release a trailer. Number two, I don't know what they're going with this color with Godzilla. I'm sorry, I don't know about you, but for me, the first time that I saw this color, immediately, what did I think about? What do you think about? When you see that color, you think only of one thing. And you go like, is it because that movie was so popular that they decided to align? Because it's the same studio, right? They decided to align with that product, with this particular product, because they think that because they've changed the color scheme, it will bring more people in. Yes, I know that there is a Godzilla who looks that way. I think it's called the Burning Godzilla, but he's more of orange rather than pink. If he got his power, his radiation power from a pink crystal, I have no problem with that. If they're able to explain that very well, I have no problem with that. But if it's not explained and they're just trying to exploit what is popular to actually push this film, I will be very disappointed, because if you look at Godzilla minus one, they actually made an effort to tell a good story, number one. And number two, put in a monster and give us some awesome scene, and they made an effort to do something different. For example, with the atomic breath, they just made an effort to give us, it's already what we know, it's already what we expected. But with Toho Studios, unlike Hollywood, they know that we know these creatures, they know that we know the story, but they made an effort to make something different. So with Godzilla, with the new Empire, I don't know how I feel about this film, especially now. That's why I'm talking about the marketing, having not thought through about this, because you can't come out of a movie like Godzilla minus one and then come and see a trailer for another monster movie that features Godzilla that looks the way this looks like. I mean, outside the Godzilla part, all the King Kong and the villain and the basic the underworld story, I'm into that. I want to see that. I'm excited about that. But when you add Godzilla within that, I'm a bit skeptical, and other things like the way Godzilla runs in the trailer, that epic run, and he's running so fast, and you're like, wait, I hope that has something to do with that particular side of the world, because it's the underworld, right? So maybe the gravity there is different, so he's able to run that fast and they're able to move that fast. I just hope it has something to do with that. Let it not be a very Saturday morning cartoonish Godzilla. I don't mind that. I don't mind seeing, actually, I believe that's what cinema is meant to do, which is have big monsters, have things that we will never imagine happening on the screen, and just have your 2 hours or 1.5 hours of fun. I would really want to see that, but I hope they will borrow something from Toho Studios, which is just a good story. And I hope that You see, here's the thing about Toho Studios. They already established that they were going to focus on Godzilla, but they had a story about the people. Now, Godzilla X, the new Empire, has already established in this trailer that it's going to be an all-out battle. It's going to be a fun experience, more like a cartoon. So I hope that they pull through with that. I hope that they show us that. I hope that they don't try to spend 70% with the human beings or 70% in the real world and then give us 30% of the action. I just hope that they don't do that. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Godzilla. I never wanted to make this video because I felt that you know, the more we do this is the more that we push the product. We are a part of the cycle. So the more you talk about it, the more, the marketing department meets their objectives. So I wasn't really looking forward to talking about this. But then, having seen Godzilla -1, I think, I don't know, because I consider that to be one of the best Godzilla movies that we've seen in a very long time. But let's wait and see. We never know. It's April 2024. I can't wait to see the movie because I'm excited because of the villain. They've already established a villain. I would want to see what they're going to do with him. I would want to see the size comparison, because if you look at everything around this particular ape, wow, it looks like a badass character, and I can't wait to see that. So basically that's it. Remember to always watch what you enjoy and enjoy what you watch. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, join the family, and go on, watch this other video. I probably talked about the Marvels or any other video that is recommended by YouTube, because that's how the algorithm works. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.